So even though this program is called Deadlift Everyday, you would think it's a very deadlift-centric kind of program, but it's not. The original idea behind this was to focus on all the other aspects of my training whilst maintaining or possibly even building a decent deadlift. You know, the deadlift is like the secondary focus on every day, and I just do what I'm doing and then do a couple of singles for the deadlift. It's like building a deadlift in a slow cooker. So since December, I've been focusing on conditioning. I've done 3 months now of bag work, burpees and circuits. And moving into like a hypertrophy phase next week, where I am going to start focusing more on the deadlift. So today I thought, let's give the deadlift a bit of love. Let's give it a proper session. Let's tax myself and see what I can do. So the pig squat routine, this is a notorious routine made famous by a weightlifter, I think, I'm not sure. I have tried it myself. I can't even squat 210 kilos, so I was never going to complete it. I think I got to like 160 kilos, around there. And I've been thinking, would I be able to do it for the deadlift? Would it work with the deadlift? Now, you could do it on the trap bar. It'd be easier. It'd be much, much easier on the trap bar, of course, because it's been more like, well, it is just easy at the trap bar, isn't it? Anyone who's used one. But I thought, let's try and do it for the conventional deadlift. So the way you do it is you start off with a bar for 20 reps. It's 20 kilo. And obviously, I have to do RDLs because it's too close to the floor. So then you add 10 kilo every set and you drop 1 rep. So 30 kilo for 19, 40 kilo for 18, 50 kilo for 17, 60 kilo for 16, and so on and so on and so on. And the aim is to get to 210 kilos for a single. So it was tough. It was tough. And it was a good mix, really, of conditioning earlier in the sets, moving towards strength. And then you built up this fatigue as well. And my hams, my lower back, my glutes were on fire. And there's a period where I think I would say between doing 9 reps at 130 and the 6 reps at 160, where you're in the kind of no man's land between you're very, very tired and fatigued from, and you're breathing heavy and sweating from the lighter sets, but you're starting to get to some decent weight now, which you have to, have to be quite strong for. So, all in all, it was a very, very tough routine, but I did it. I got to it. Obviously, my deadlift max is 250 kilos, which now I'm confident I could hit 240 on a good day. I don't know about 250. So 210 is manageable. You know, I on this program, for the last, I don't know how long, for pretty much all the way through it, I've hit at least 1 rep at 220, a 5-plate deadlift at least once a week. And that's comfortable now, you know. So 210, it's not near my max, but like I say, when you're going through all the sets, building up, it is tough because you've accumulated fatigue. And on these lighter sets, when I'm like 120, 130, 140, I'm doing my best to try and stay as upright as I can, to try and get it all in the upright, as in my chest up, looking up, trying to bring the load onto my hams and glutes more than my lower back. So that was a lot of volume to get in one session. I don't know how many reps it is. It's about 210 reps, I think, altogether. So it's going to really shocked me there, shocked my system. Like I'm already sat down now doing this voice. I feel like I'm even fucking digging ditches all day. My lower back is pumped to death. My glutes and hams are pumped to death. Maybe it's one of those where if I just kept really like training for 4 or 5 days and tried to go for the max at the end of this week, it might have had some kind of adaptation effect. I don't know. I don't know enough about that kind of stuff to know if it would. I do remember reading about, watching a YouTube clip about a Chinese weightlifter who was stuck on 290 kilo max for a long, long time. And his coach punished him for something, and he made him do like leapfrog jumps all the way around an athletics track. And the weightlifter said he was unbelievably sore. He couldn't walk for a week properly. But when he went and squatted a week after, he hit a 300 kilo for the first time. So it had some kind of adaptation, some shock adaptation that has forced, that's created this extra strength. So might try and go for a little heavier attempt at the weekend. But yeah, so it's starting to get a bit tough now. Fatigue's built up, but the reps are still going strong. And I know when I get to like 180, 190, and we're nearly there. So the thing is with the belt I feel I'm a bit stronger because I feel like I can produce more force. I feel tighter. But at the same time, I prefer lifting without it. I feel like I can set up quicker. And I started to explain. I feel safer with the belt, but I prefer to lift without it. But now I've built up all this fatigue through all the lighter sets, and now my back's on fire, so I've decided to put the belt on now for the last few sets. So here we are at 180. So this is for the set of 4. Now, if I were to be critical, I would say that I'm using momentum from the previous reps. Well, yeah, obviously I'm fucking tired now, man. My back's on fire. I don't want to tweak it. I just want to get the fucking reps done. So here we are on 390. And this was the set where I thought, yeah, I've done it now, I'm okay. I'm always worried about multiple reps when I'm going over 2 and 3 reps, because I can hold that brace for 2 or 3 reps. I can hold it solid. But anything over that is tough. So there's a double at 200. Moving on to the final single now, 210 kg. And this moves slower than it usually does. But there you go, got it done. So the pig squat routine for the conventional deadlift, that's ticked off. Done it today.